Hi everyone, thanks for joining today. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Rachel. You can follow me on Poshmark at Tomato Cakes, and you can follow along on Instagram at the Curated Tomato. And I also have a new account that is something that I've started with some friends at Reseller Water Cooler. It is a podcast for resellers, by resellers, for any platform. It's really not only for Poshmark. We have hosts on the show that sell on Amazon, eBay, Tradesy, Mercury, everything. So it's not just for Poshmark. It is, if you are a reseller, it is a podcast for you. And so there's 6 of us that are doing it, and we really hope that you'll tune in. We are on iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher, Castbox, Anchor, pretty much anywhere that you listen to podcasts, we're there. Or you can just stream it off our website, resellerwatercooler.com. Okay, today I am here to talk to you about Posh Fest 2019. Okay, so today, we all knew, okay, this is like the worst kept secret because of the whole treasure hunt thing. I don't know. I love you, Poshmark. It was a little bit weird that we had to find clues. Anyway, so if you are a Posh ambassador, you got an email today, or it showed up in your newsfeed on the app, that you have early access to Posh Fest 2019, which is happening in Phoenix, Arizona. It is this October, so you still have a few months to plan and save. I've got a link if you want to sign up with Digit, which is something that I've been using. I was able to pay for my hotel with Digit because I've been saving. It automatically saves for me a few dollars every day. And I don't even think about it. I don't even miss it. I don't see it hardly because it's basically the same amount as a cup of coffee. And they make sure that it doesn't overdraft. They look like at what bills you have scheduled and all that kind of stuff so that they don't overdraft. I've used them before. It's safe and secure. I really like it. So if you want $5 to start out your savings account with Digit, click the link in my description and get signed up, because you still have time to save for the incidentals and travel fees and all that kind of stuff for Posh Fest. What is Posh Fest? Posh Fest? Do you have to go? No. If you can't make it, that's okay. I couldn't go in 2017. I felt that I hadn't been selling long enough to go, honestly. And looking back at it, I definitely had been. And I totally could have gone and gleaned from it and had a great time. But I had a new daughter still. She was just barely over a year. It wasn't the right time in my life for me to leave and go somewhere for the weekend. So does that make me less of a posher? Absolutely not. And for you, it's the same. If you can't go, that is okay. We'll miss you. But if you can't go, that's okay. And I want everybody to know that. Like, it is not an issue if you can't make it. It's just a lot of fun, because I've talked about this before. Like, you don't always have people in your life, like in your real life, who get it. Like, selling people's trash online. Some people are just like, what? Why? Why do you enjoy it so much? And so to be in a room with like 1,000 other people that use the same app as you, love thrifting, totally get it with the, oh my God, I found whatever brand. Like, they get it. And so to be in a room with people like that it's just really inspiring. And I love it. Okay, so should you go to Posh Fest if you don't know anybody? Yes. I went last year. I don't like large crowds, okay? I know that I have a presence on social media and stuff like that. It's actually better for me because I don't have to interact with people in person. I am the epitome of an introvert. and large crowds exhaust me, which is why at Posh Fest last year, I left every afternoon by myself and went thrifting. I got an Uber by myself, went out in the rain, and went to thrift stores because I just had to like decompress and like, I just needed a break for a little bit. So it's totally okay. So I went with one of my local friends who she and I had hosted a few Posh and Sips together. And then we were sharing a hotel room with a couple other girls that we had never met. So it was scary. We were like, oh my God, what if these people are like awful or, you know, snore or whatever? I don't know. I probably talked in my sleep. They'd have to tell you. But you guys, we made such good friends and great connections that those are the people that I have launched a podcast with now. Like, that's what Posh Fest brought to my life. And the podcast has given me so much joy that I can't imagine having not met these girls. So if you don't know anybody, please forget the fray on social media about clicks and how it's just for the popular people or whatever. It is not. Because there are so many people just like you, just like me, that show up there and just, they are everyday real people. There's grandmas selling stuff that you've never heard about on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube or anything. There are stay-at-home moms, single moms, men, people that you have never heard of. And that's the joy of it. That's the people that you get to meet and realize that there are people just like you. And we're all just as weird for loving to sell discarded things. And that's all I have to say about that. So if you don't know anybody, you should still go. Alright? So, how to afford it. So the ticket is $229 this year. That includes meals for the 2 days of the conference for breakfast and lunch. It includes tickets to a happy hour like on Friday afternoon usually, and it includes tickets to the Posh Party on Saturday night, which is 21 and above. You don't have to drink at it, but it's fun, you know. Anyway, so it's still well worth it. Are you going to learn earth-shattering, groundbreaking things there? Probably not, because it's more for networking. There will be sessions that you will learn things from. I personally learned the most from being able to interact one-on-one with other poshers and meet people and talk to them about like how they had scaled up their sourcing to get better items, higher end brands, things like that. How they managed their time, other moms, stuff like that. So that's what was super beneficial to me. And don't forget, your travel expenses are tax write-off. You will learn from it. You're not going to magically learn how to, like, if you want to learn how to start a boutique, you will be able to get more information about that. Last year they had like the Posh Marketplace, and so there was all these boutique sellers that were wholesale that you could talk to and meet with and like see the condition and quality of the items that they had available for you to purchase wholesale. And so that was really neat to be able to see. Okay, so affording it. So you get your ticket, and hopefully you have like airline miles or something that you can cash in for your flight, and then staying in a hotel. All right, so you can stay at the hotel that Poshmark has, which is the Hyatt Regency. It's across the street, or you can find something that's super close but not as expensive, and you can book it. And this is what I did last year, and I made really good friends from it. Book the hotel and then advertise on Instagram. I have 3 spaces available in my room. 2 people, you all have to share a bed. There's 2 beds for 4 people. So you have to be willing to share a bed. You have to be smoke-free, and you have to pay immediately. And then you only have to pay 1/4 of the hotel room. So you get people to pay for their spot through PayPal. Hopefully they have gotten their Poshmark ticket so that they actually are going to show up and you can advertise it, no refunds. And so you share a room and you make friends, you get to know people that way. Push yourself outside of your comfort zone. It's okay to do that. So, it can be affordable. It doesn't have to cost $1,000. You don't have to buy a huge brand new wardrobe for it. It's going to be hot there, so you can just dress casually, I think. And you should go. And if you can't go, that's okay too. But if you're on the fence about it and you're just not sure, maybe push yourself outside of your comfort zone. Get that ticket and then push yourself to sell more in your closet so that you can afford it and go and have fun and meet. I've heard there might be 2,000 people there this year. And meet 2,000 other people that love doing the same thing you do. It just might change your life. Anyway, those are my thoughts on it since everything was announced today. The podcast will be having 2 episodes dedicated to Posh Fest coming up. So make sure that you subscribe and tune in for that. And I hope to see you at Posh Fest. Thanks for watching.